Where were you yesterday?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot it was Thursday.
Well, I'd like to see you today.
Stranger Things never does anything by accident, and there are some concrete hints that Vecna might have had a secret human host to do his bidding. Stranger Things Season 4 has already revealed the twist of all twists, and there might be another looming regarding Vecna's secret human
We have
host.
no choice. No choice but to act. To break free.
The backstory of Number 1, becoming the Wicked Vecna, is a shocking reveal, and it could change the show's history in the best possible way. Yet, Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 2 could top it by revealing that Vecna has actually had an accomplice in Hawkins all along. The friendly orderly, now known as Number 1, takes a liking to Eleven in the Hawkins lab and even helps her on a few occasions, even when it is to his detriment to do so.
Months, years, decades, each life, a faded, lesser copy of the one before.
He is convinced that Elle would go with him after the brutal massacre of the other test subjects. He offers Elle his hand so they might order the world together in a way they see fit. Elle denies, but it's made clear that Henry Creel Number 1 Vecna was originally open to accomplices, so long as it meant he could achieve what he wanted.
The truth is just the opposite.
The school counselor, Ms. Kelly, seems fairly innocent and kind. She's eager to have Max meet with her after lunch after missing a previous session, and merely seems like a teacher who really cares. However, as the Stranger Things Season 4 episodes go on, some clues leave her clouded in suspicion and wariness. Max struggles to fully open up to her, and that might well be because of the intense trauma she's suffered.
Nightmares?
It could also be that, deep down, Max doesn't trust Ms. Kelly for reasons not yet known. Stranger Things theory? Ms. Kelly is secretly working with Vecna. The biggest indicator that Ms. Kelly could be Vecna's host is that 3 of his victims have been teenagers that she counseled. More so than this, all 3 of them reported the same symptoms to her. Yet, she doesn't flag this coincidence with anyone, despite Hawkins' weird past occurrences. She asks Max if she's still having headaches and nightmares, but also doesn't give her any advice on how to cope, which is odd.
Are you sleeping better?
Yeah, fine.
Further evidence comes in that Chrissy's torment seems to get worse directly after her session with Ms. Kelly. She comes out of her office visibly distressed before being tormented by Vecna's curse with hallucinations of her abusive mother in the bathroom stall. If anything, the session with Ms. Kelly should have given her a certain amount of comfort, but she seemed more vulnerable than ever. Then, when Max visits Ms. Kelly's home, the first shot is a close-up of a ticking clock. The ticking sound remains in the background for the entire time that the two are talking, and the ticking only stops when Max leaves Ms. Kelly's home. She's also wearing a necklace with a clock on it, which, given that the symbol is directly linked to Vecna, seems far too coincidental in Stranger Things. Ms. Kelly begins to ask more invasive questions regarding Billy Hargrove's death and seems more intent than ever on getting answers. It almost seems like she knows when someone's time is almost up and wants to make them as vulnerable as possible so they have no chance of fighting Vecna off. It could be that Ms. Kelly is working with Vecna willingly. She could have been a worker at Hawkins' lab who knew him, or perhaps the only one to show him kindness, given the fact that she is a counselor and it's her job to be understanding. Maybe Vecna is possessing her and using her as a human host, much like the Mind Flayer did to Will. It would be beneficial for him to have access to Hawkins' most tortured teens, after all.
Belong here with me.
It's apparent that Vecna's villainous powers make him capable of conjuring very lifelike visions. Thus, Ms. Kelly might not be real at all, perhaps simply a conjuring of Vecna's to help aid his reign of terror. If this is to be true, then the bracelet that Ms. Kelly permanently wears on her left wrist could be to cover up the 001 tattoo. If the tattoo still appears on Vecna despite his body being warped beyond recognition, it's plausible that it would still appear on his conjuring of Ms. Kelly. Stranger Things Ms. Kelly theory makes Vecna even better.
Is she still drinking?
Like,